Hey everyone, welcome back to Friday the 13th AG. My name is Friday, I'm a teen American Girl doll collector, and welcome to the final part of my 2025 Dollhouse tour! If you're not caught up already, I have part 1 and part 2 of this Dollhouse tour up now. My dollhouse is 3 stories tall, and I've been doing a 3-part series for the Dollhouse tour, and this is going to be the final part, part 3. The part 1 is the first story of the dollhouse, which is the room you're seeing now. Part 2 is the middle story of the dollhouse, which is where this girly Paris is from, and now today we're going to be having a look at the top story. Before we get into it, I just wanted to apologize for the fact that this video has taken so long. I meant to have it up last week, but my tripod broke because I film on an iPad. I have to have a special tripod mount, and mine broke, and we tried to order it again, but then we couldn't find it anywhere on Amazon, and so then we were like, okay, let's try a different one, and then that one didn't work, and so then we had to go track down and get from like a random website the one I had before, and it took a long time to ship. And so I finally have it now. I'm all set. More videos will be coming. I have thought of so many video ideas since my tripod mount broke, so you guys, you're gonna be sick of me. Also, for any of my new subscribers, welcome. My part 2 of this Dollhouse tour video got 1.3 thousand views, which is absolutely insane. When I'm filming this, I have, I think, 297 subscribers. With this video, I'm probably going to reach 300. I'm crossing my fingers, and I am so incredibly grateful. Thank you so much. I have no idea how that video blew up like that, but that is the most viewed long-form video I have gotten. I've been breaking my own records because first my Raquel video became the most viewed, and then my Dollhouse tour part 1 became my most viewed, and now the part 2 is the most viewed. I am just so incredibly grateful. Thank you all so much, and if you somehow haven't seen the other 2 parts of this Dollhouse tour video, I recommend going and watching them before or after this, whichever you'd like. Also, if you stay past the tour part of this video, I was recently cleaning out my stop motion app, and I found some of the frames had pictures of my old dollhouse that were pretty clear, and so I took some screenshots of them, and I am going to share them with you so you can kind of see what the old dollhouse looked like. But without further ado, let's have a look at the living room. Okay, so welcome to the living room. I apologize for this pretty much entire video. I'm going to be extremely struggling with camera angles because it is on the 3rd story of the dollhouse. Just like literally, let me show you. So there's the floor, and then there's the 2nd story, and then the 1st story, and then I'm having to put this on a folding table. I am standing on a ladder. Like, you can't even see the floor right now. So it's very high up in my room. Like, literally, there's the ceiling. So again, because of camera angles, I can't really get back here, and there's a wall blocking it, and this wall is very hard to take out. But I'm just gonna go ahead and point and zoom in for you guys. So back on this back wall, this is Nenea's surfboard from American Girl. This fireplace my grandpa made me. It is so incredibly detailed, and if you've been keeping up, this is the 3rd fireplace in the stack of fireplaces that are in the corner rooms. And then up on top of the fireplace, I need to decorate this for Christmas, and I've been holding off decorating until after the Dollhouse tour, but there are little hooks to hang stockings on. And then up on top we have a TV, a family picture. This is a very, very old family picture. And then we just have some little knickknacks. I got this snow globe from a thrift store, and then this came from Iceland. It's a little boat. Then we actually have a big print of this picture in my house. And then those are Rosemary and Fuzzbert, Alice's hedgehogs.
Rosemary and Fuzzbert are my hedgehogs.
Rosemary and Fuzzbert are my hedgehogs.
Down here, this is the couch from the World by S collection. Then this little side table here is from American Girl. It's from one of their game night sets. And underneath we just have a ton of different games: checkers, Pictionary, Monopoly, Uno, stuff like that. On top is this adorable candle from Corinne's bedroom, and this little carousel music box thing from Our Generation. This is the coffee table from Kira's outdoor set. I had this in my other living room in the old dollhouse, and I think it's so cute. I have this little tray, and we have these little clear trays around our house, like a human-sized version, and so the doll version just makes it all the cuter. Guys, tell me why my tripod decided to be super creaky and kept trying to fall when I was doing this part. So anyway, this is one of my favorite pieces of doll furniture in the entire dollhouse. So this is Melody's piano. The piano bench is behind it. But as you can see, if you guys are Swifties or have seen pictures from Eras Tour, you'll recognize this piano print. It's similar to the print that Taylor Swift had on the back of her surprise song piano that she'd bring out towards the end of her Eras Tour shows. And for Christmas in 2023, I really wanted it in doll size, and I like kind of joked about it. But then on Christmas morning, I come down and there's like a box, and it's the Melody piano box, and then I like open it and the piano's in there, but so are like these little decals that have the flowers on them. And then we go to my grandma's house later, and my uncle's there, and he like prints them out, he designed them and stuff because he does digital design and stuff like that. And so then he put them on for me very carefully to create this piano, and it makes me so happy. It fits in the room so well. I kind of centered the room around it, and it's literally looking at me when I go to bed at night, and just it makes me so happy, guys. Down below we just have some various little accessories like a bag, broom, cleaning supplies back there, and then this is where I keep all of the pet toys in this bin from Julie's collection, and then they also have food and water. On top of the piano is, again, just more random stuff. We have a fish, this little tray that holds some of the international treats from American Girl, this little jar of rocks, a little dolphin, this little table runner, Yoda, and a Julie book. Behind it, this wall is definitely not finished. I apologize for the shaky camera, but these postcards are just like from various places I've been. So this one is from Iceland. This one, that's actually my mom when she was in her 20s. That is from an Aladdin live action CD I had as a kid. I'm actually not sure where this one's from. This is again from Iceland. This is from Kira's collection. This is just a little cutout vinyl. This is from a place that's a few hours away from where we go camping every year. It's like a fun little train up in Northern California. And then this is from this really cute town that only has 18 people in it. And then this wall also has some posters on it, but I'm so sorry I cannot get to them. It's impossible with the way that my tripod is mounted, but it has some posters like from AG Jitters and a little like family sign. Okay, that is it for this room. Again, I'm so sorry. I think the other rooms will go a lot smoother with camera angles. So this is just a bad one to start off with, and with lighting and stuff. But anyway, let's go have a look at my dream doll bathroom. Okay, other than the bedrooms, this is probably my favorite like non-bedroom room in the house. It's so cute. So one thing I always wanted in my old dollhouse was a bathroom. And that's because I have this doll tub, and I was like, oh, I want a bathroom. But I used to have one, but it was so bad. I don't even have any pictures of it, that's how bad it was. But when I got the new dollhouse, I was like, okay, I don't care if I'm gonna have to make multiple dolls like sleep in the same bed, I'm getting a doll bathroom. And so I have one, and I'm so happy to show you guys around it. It is pink, it is girly. This is what I would like my bathroom to look like when I'm an adult. Ignore the sneak peek of the next room, but here is the little section with the toilet. This is from, I think, Isabel's collection, the historical doll. And I don't know, hanging it over the toilet was just so funny. It's like, you got this, you're going to the bathroom, you got this. This toilet is like, I swear, one of maybe 3 doll toilets that exist. It is from our generation. It came with the shower. And on top we just have some plants and stuff because my bathroom is covered in plants, and so I was like, I'm gonna make this one match. Back here is the tub. Again, I'm so bad at camera angles today. So I have this like textured wallpaper that I thought was cool. It kind of looked like tile. This bow sticker is normally not like this. I knocked it over and then I couldn't reach it to put it back up. The tub itself is from American Girl. It normally has bubbles in it, but I don't normally keep the bubbles in it. Like, it comes with bubbles, but I don't keep them in there. This robe is also from American Girl. The rug is from American Girl, and then I have some random accessories. What I really wanted to point out was this tile. I have 3 things of it. I would have had more to cover the whole bathroom with, except they stopped selling it at Home Depot. And I got this for my old doll bathroom, but like I said, that one was terrible. But anyway, this is just a little tile from Home Depot, and I think it adds a super cute touch to the like shower slash toilet slash bath area. Speaking of the shower, this shower is from our generation. It's very clear it's meant to go in a corner, but there was really no way I could arrange this bathroom without it being, like, with it being in a corner. So it has a little leaf taped onto it and some products that are just around it. I think it is actually so cute. It's definitely small, but like, do they really need that much space considering they don't actually have to bathe themselves? Down here we have a cat litter box. I definitely want a better space for this, but this is what I got. And then back there we have some cute shower shoes because, you know, some of the girls probably use shower shoes, like $18 per shower. That's kind of gross. This wall right here is covered with leaves. They're just glued on. This was a part of my bedroom that housed Sydney and Cindy in my old dollhouse, but I thought it kind of really fit the pink and green aesthetic that went into the bathroom. This vanity set is from Kira's big ticket item, her little hut, and it is like the only thing that has a sink. Actually, the bathroom set that I got from Our Generation came with a sink, but that one just kind of stored because I don't really have another space to put it. But I think this works absolutely so perfectly. It is very messy because I have a lot of doll products, but we've just got some things like deodorants, perfumes, soaps, moisturizers, serums, all the toothbrushes and toothpaste because, you know, they can't share. Then we've got this thing is for towels, and then this is for all the products because come on, with so many different hair types, hair colors and stuff like that, you're gonna need a ton of different shampoos and conditioners, you know, because like everyone's different. So I'm making it realistic, guys. Then this is the mirror that is also from the Kira set. In the reflection you can see that's for my hanging chair that I have that sometimes you'll see me sitting in. That's like the rope for it. But this is mounted very difficultly because it has like this thing on the back that's meant to hang on like the hut. Anyways, that was everything for this room. It is so cute. It's a quick little tour, but I love it so much, and I hope you guys love it too. I feel like doll bathrooms is something that everybody dreams of, but it's very hard to execute, and I'm very proud of the way I executed this one. This is the bedroom for Winter, my Girl of the Year 2022 Corinne doll, and my first ever custom doll, Sydney. So starting over on Winter's side of the room, if you can't tell, she likes K-pop. This is just a ton of little like K-pop inclusions that I had from all the K-pop albums I've collected. Her favorite color is blue/teal, which you can see in her hair. And I decided to also keep some of the elements of the original Corinne doll with like the Aspen, Colorado posters because in her lore she is from Colorado. Her bed is Nikki's bed from the historical 90s girls, and then the comforter is from Courtney's collection. Her pillows are from various places. Most of them are from American Girl. This one is actually a like scented lavender thing, but it makes her room smell so good. And then this is her cute little dog. Down here, this was actually up on a shelf, which you'll see in a minute, but it just fell down. There's her backpack and a lava lamp, and then this flooring, if you haven't seen the other parts, this flooring is from Hobby Lobby and I have it in different colors in other spots in the dollhouse. Then having a look on the back wall, this is supposed to be like a little like locker board thing, but I use it just to put cute pictures on, and then she has like a little plant. I made this shelf out of dice because I have like this random bucket of dice for crafting, and I was like, oh my gosh, this would make such a cute doll shelf. It really likes to fall down and everything likes to fall down off of it, but it's cute. So here is the desk. So these books were originally banded together with a clear hair elastic, but so first you should know I can't get back there right now because I have a giant table in the way that's propping up my tripod. And as I was moving the dolls out of this room literally like 2 minutes ago, it popped. So yeah, but anyway, it has some of these Rainbow Magic books. Oh gosh, I wish I could hold it up, but you can kind of see they are American Girl dolls, so it's like Molly, the like 1944 figure, I don't know, but it's so cute. AG Jitters made them. If you have not seen that video, it's so cute, and I don't know if the PDF is still up, but there is a template where you can print them out, and oh my gosh, if you have not, just check it out and please print them out because they're so cute. And then I also have some Maze Runner books. There's a lot of books here because Sydney is a bit of a bookworm, but we'll talk about that when we see her bed. This desk is from Our Generation, and then the rest of these books are either from American Girl or Homemade, but it's all like, you know, the Be Forever books or the Meet Felicity or Meet Kirsten books, you know, stuff like that. So it's American Girl books that are doll sized. Down here, this rug is from Corinne's collection. And then this is a random little table. I think it's supposed to be like a keys holder to hold your jewelry, but I use it as a side table. This book is not normally here, but these flowers are, and so is this alarm clock from Our Generation. Here is the other half of the back wall. I want to add more posters and decorations to it, but I wanted to get this video out more. This is Sydney's camera, and then this is one of the windows. If you saw part 2, there's another one of these in Cindy and Donna's room, but it's a little window from Hobby Lobby, and then in the background it's printed out from Pinterest, I believe. It's just like a picture of a street, and so then it looks like you can see out. I love it so much. Here is Sydney's side of the room. Sydney is very much a bookworm. She loves the classics like Harry Potter, but don't worry guys, she does not support J.K. Rowling. She likes Maze Runner a lot, Narnia. She likes fantasy and dystopian stuff a lot. And then she also really does love nature and national parks. So her wall up here, yes, I know I need to finish adding the posters to it. These are some postcards from Barnes & Noble that are like national parks. And then these are just printouts though. Down here we just have like a little light, journal, and an award. In here you can see, I think, a jacket sticking out. In here is where I keep all of my like doll jackets and some dresses. So these drawers are actually functioning. The dog is from Lila's collection. It's the Corgi and it's so freaking soft, you guys. Her bedding is from Kira's collection. Over here we just have some more books and like her iPad and stuff. Then her pillows are mostly from American Girl. She has a little Molly doll. Once again, I apologize how chaotic this tour is being, but my second part was chaotic and it got a lot of views. So maybe chaos is what you guys like. Anyway, let's go look at the final room in the dollhouse. This room is so incredibly adorable. I adore it so much. It belongs to my Truly Me number 64, Gwen, and my Girl of the Year 2003 Kaylee doll, Britney. Gwen has traveled all over the world. This is a very extensive part of her lore. But she has lived, you'll see where she's lived, but she's lived all over the world. She grew up just kind of traveling everywhere and living in different places for like 6 months at a time. And so she has to put up all the posters of the places that she's been and wants to go. Starting off on the floor over here, this is the rug from Nikki and Isabel's desk. And then under the bed, we keep some American Girl mini doll boxes. Down here, of course, we have a functioning trash can because if you don't know already, all the trash cans in my dollhouse are functioning. And then behind the dog is just some school stuff because Gwen is very dedicated to school, as well as her violin case. Here we have the world map I was talking about. So this is a world map from American Girl, like their back to school craft kit set. I don't know. But in it has pins of everywhere that Gwen has lived. Some include South Africa, Australia, China, South Korea, and of course California. And there's more too, but I can't really see from here. Right here we have this really cool light from Z's collection and this microphone stand from Tenny's. Then we have this little wall of posters. It is so adorable. I remember the day I originally had this bed rotated the other way, so it was like the headboard was up against that wall, but the day I rotated it, I was like, oh my god, it's coming together. This little corner right here, again, is one of like the favorite corners of the dollhouse. But here we have posters from a cruise ship, from Italy, from Australia, and from London, and underneath we have like some more things that kind of pertain to it too. And then for the bed itself, it is from Rebecca's collection. The pillows are from so many various places. Lots of them are from Etsy. We have a history book, and then we have a little mini Boo doll from Monsters Inc. and a mini Nenea doll. And this little teddy bear back here, you can't see him too well, but he's from Iceland, and I have a matching one with 2 of my friends. This little tray just holds random school supplies and such. It's kind of where I stuff a lot of my school supplies. And then this book is homemade. It's Girl in Pieces. I'm currently reading this one. I got like halfway through it a couple years ago, but then I stopped, and so I'm rereading it, and I'm like a little over 100 pages in. It is so good, guys. Don't read it if you're too young. Like, I'm just gonna give a book recommendation here. I tried to read it in 7th grade, and I think that was a little too young for me to understand most of the topics. But I'd say if you're in high school, like I'm 15 and I'm reading it and really enjoying it. So if you're like in high school, like I'd say 14 and up, this is such a good read. It's seriously amazing. It's really long, but it's, especially if you struggle with mental health and stuff, it is a really good, really inspiring story. And this little drapery thing here originally goes to the bed in Cindy and Donna's room, which is from American Girl, but I tried to tie it. It actually just fell down, and I'm like very carefully propping it up right now. So I tried to tie it here and make it a little canopy, and normally, guys, it looks cute. Over here, I really love this little side table. We have some bags. This one's from Etsy and this one my grandma made. But this table is from Corinne's bedroom set. It was one of the reasons I wanted Corinne's bedroom set was because of this table. I'm not even kidding you. I adore this table. On top, we just have some little books and pens, as well as this light from American Girl and a little flower pot. And then lastly, this wall has more posters from Hong Kong, Paris, more from Italy, and just some from around the world. Here we have a little thing that says Britney. These are gymnastics grips because Gwen is a gymnast and she actually got Britney into gymnastics too. How cool is that? And then right here, this is an anklet that I can never get on my dolls, but it came with my Kaylee doll. So it came with Britney, so. And then this says 2003 on it. It is for my dad's graduation cap from college, but when we found it in like a random bin, I was like, oh my god, can I have that? Because It's the girl of the year 2003. That's like the oldest doll I have. At least at the time, it was the oldest doll I had. And so I was like, I really want to put it in her room. And my dad was like, okay, sure. And so it's there. I think I got everything. This room, it's so cute. I love it so much, but of course, because it's on the 3rd story, it's kind of hard to get to. But it's another one of those where I see it like when I go to sleep, and it makes me so happy. Before I show you the screenshots of the old dollhouse, I am going to show you all the storage that is above this. Okay, so up here, this is where I keep my American Girl veterinary clinic from our generation. Here we have a balance beam, it's just off-brand. This is where I have some fabric. This is like a stuffed cat thing that I had to hide because my cat was getting angry at it. This is my bin for Christmas decorations. It is Julie's pinball box bin. And then this is where I keep all the pets that don't live in the dollhouse, or like, you know, like the sea lion or the koala and stuff like that. That's all of the animals that aren't the pets and stuff. And that's in Melody's piano box. Over here, this is a chair that my mom had. She said it's for Molly's collection, but I don't think it's actually American Girl, but she had it for her Molly doll. Over here, we have some cute little Starbucks cups that come down at Christmas time. Over there is a little homemade locker for the dolls that I use in school sets sometimes. I got the salon chair a couple years ago for Christmas. Behind it is actually my Our Generation Jeep, but you really can't see from this angle. That's a skate park. I really love using it, but it's so hard to find a good spot to set it up. And then there is the horse from Our Generation. I actually got this re-gifted from my next door neighbor because she had it, and like she was a horse girl, and so it was very taken care of. And fun fact, this braid that is on her tail has been there since I was probably like 5. And then lastly, over here, this is actually where I just keep the sheets for my bed, like my actual bed. And then back there is also a boat from Our Generation that I got when I got Kaya for Christmas. First off, I apologize for any background noise in this voice recording. My dad is barbecuing. But anyway, this is what the old kitchen looked like. As you can see, it was definitely a lot more open. Obviously, the little frosted flakes and stuff weren't always normally out. But yeah, I definitely liked the layout of this one more. This is where I actually originally had that surfboard put up, I just realized. So yeah, this one is just a lot more open and easy to film in. But I do like some elements of the new one better. Then this was probably one of my favorite bedrooms in the old dollhouse. I wish I had better photos of it and like all the little angles. I probably do, but I'm too lazy to go find them. I think this one, there's just so many little details in it that made it feel so roomy and so cozy. It was also one of the first ones that I kind of like fully decked out, so it's got a bit of that like nostalgic feel of like big accomplishment. Then this one was the living room. I don't have very good photos of it. This chair in the middle is not normally here. This is for like a interview with my dolls video I did. It's actually a really cute video if you want to go watch it. But anyway, this one had like a lot of scattered posters, but again, I liked it because it had a bigger layout and was easier to get to because it was on the 2nd story instead of the 3rd. And then this is that bedroom I was talking about that Britney had originally. You can see there's like some cute lights in the background. This one was definitely smaller, but it was really cute. This is Britney and Joss's bedroom. I think it's honestly so cute and so homey, and here's it with the lights turned on. I wish, again, I had better photos of this one, but this was another one where it's like I really finished it, and so I felt really proud of this one. But I mean, I still feel really proud of the dollhouse I have now. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. And once again, thank you all so much for all of the love and support you've been giving my channel recently. I am just so grateful. If you want, you can check out my Instagram. It is at Friday_13thAG. I post updates about my YouTube channel videos, and sometimes I post photography. I want to get back into the swing of my photography. I kind of stopped once school started back up. If you have not seen part 1 or 2, go ahead and watch them now. They are so good. I love sharing my dollhouse with you guys. Comment down below which room was your favorite, and subscribe because I am going to have so many more videos for you guys. I am so excited to finally have my tripod again. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah! Bye!